Welcome back to Math Dogs. If you're new to the channel, please comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Problem number 4 says the area of a rectangle is 55 square inches. If the length is 5 less than twice the number and the width is 4 less than 3 times that number, find the length and width of the rectangle. So again, we're looking for the length and width of a rectangle, and we're going to draw a picture to help us visualize. So I have a rectangle, and I know that the area of that rectangle is 55 square inches. And then I'm going to write an expression for my length and an expression for my width. It says the length is 5 less than twice a number. So I'm going to call the number x. I have less than, which means subtraction. The word than is going to flip-flop the order. So even though 5 is written first in words, it's going to be written second in symbols. Subtraction because of the less than, and twice the number will be 2x. So my expression for the length is 2x minus 5. The width is 4 less than 3 times that number. So again, I have less than. Than is going to flip-flop the order. So 4 is written first in words, but it will be written second in symbols. And 3 times that number will be 3x. So the expression for my width will be 3x minus 4. Now I'm going to set up my equation. I would have area equals length times width for a rectangle. I know that the area is 55, and I'm going to multiply the length times the width, 2x minus 5 times 3x minus 4. So again, I have a FOIL on the right side. 55 equals 2x times 3x is 6x squared. 2x times negative 4 is negative 8x. Negative 5 times 3x is negative 15x. And negative 5 times negative 4 is positive 20. I have like terms in the middle, so 55 will equal 6x squared. Negative 8x minus 15x is negative 23x plus 20. I have a quadratic equation because of the square on the 6x squared, so I'm going to subtract 55 from both sides to make one side equal to 0. So 0 will equal 6x squared minus 23x minus 35. And now I'm going to factor. Most trinomials will break into two binomials if they're factorable. 6x squared, I can choose 1 times 6 or 2 times 3. First, I'm going to try 6x times x. And for 35, I can choose 1 and 35 or 5 and 7. But I know that my outside product combined with my inside product has to subtract to give me 23. So I'm going to use 7 and 5 so that 6x times 5 would be 30x minus 7 times x is 7x, and 30 minus 7 is 23. So I want a negative 30 and a positive 7 to give me negative 23. Now I'm going to set each factor equal to 0. 6x plus 7 equals 0, and x minus 5 equals 0. Just like the last problems, I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides and divide by 6 and find out that I get a negative distance, which we can't have in real-world application problems like this. For my other factor, I'm going to add 5 to both sides and find out that x equals 5. So now I know my number, and I'm going to substitute that back in for the length and the width. So for the width, I would have 3 times 5, since x equals 5, minus 4. 3 times 5 is 15, and 15 minus 4 is 11 inches for the width. Now I'm going to substitute 5 in my length. 2 times 5 minus 5, 2 times 5 is 10, and 10 minus 5 is 5 inches for the length. So the length of the rectangle is 5 inches, and the width of the rectangle is 11 inches.